Uh, is that recording?
Yeah, that's recording. Okay. So, good evening, and thank you for joining us once again. I'm your host, Connor Partridge, and I'm joined today by...
Are you not going to say it?
Do you want me to say it? Well, now we're going to have to go back and cut... I'm your host, Connor Partridge, and I'm joined today by Don... Good evening and welcome back. Thank you for joining us once again. I'm your host, Connor Partridge, and I'm joined to you today by Dominic Mart, an industry professional.
What industry?
Does it matter? Today we're talking about the coronavirus. What is it and how it has infected... Fuck's sake. Today we're talking about COVID and how it has affected our last year of our lives. So, we've recently just come into this third lockdown. We're about halfway through it now. So as we move toward March the 8th, this elusive date, what can we see going to happen?
Well, the government aims is to have schools being reopened on March the 8th, but there's no guarantee that's when the lockdown will end. It's a hopeful date, and seeing the current rate of infections, I think we'll be looking at that, having the pubs open for around April, which everyone is looking forward to.
So, we've heard about the lockdown as a whole. Let's talk about your lockdown. How has life during the lockdown been for you?
Which one, the third lockdown?
Any?
Well, I mean, it's quite hard to compare the two lockdowns. For me, the current one, it's definitely been easier than the first one because we've been through this before. We went through it for around 4 or 5 months. We know what we're dealing with here. Okay?
Sorry. Yeah.
No, that's right.
Yeah, so if you did have to rank them, what would you rank them?
Well, as I said, it's quite hard to compare them.
Yeah, but if you did, on a different note, the entertainment in lockdown's been quite good, don't you think? You seen that Tiger King?
I have not. I've been studying the spread of the pandemic.
Oh, come on, mate. Come on, you're telling me you've not binge-watched the show. What about Queen's Gambit? Something like that?
I've not seen that either, no.
Boring. You want a more COVID-related question? Okay, I see how it is.
That's on here, isn't it?
Yeah, okay. I'm not going to lie. I forgot the questions quite a while ago. 1 second.
Is this your first time doing an interview?
So, you've talked about what the government has implemented to curb the spread of coronavirus. What can we do other than abide by the measures?
Well, as you said, like, abiding by the measures is the best thing we can do. If you are asked to self-isolate because you've been in contact with someone, do isolate. Where possible, get tested often.
Yeah, but I don't really like that, you know? I mean, I don't like it going down my throat. I mean, I prefer just to...
No,
I mean, come on now.
No.
Is it really necessary? Could I get your opinion of not just the government's handling, but Boris Johnson?
No, that's actually a good question. I don't think Boris was prepared for this pandemic. I mean, actually, with that being said, no one was prepared for it, but the way he handled it wasn't great. He missed 5 COVID meetings. The thing is, Boris came into office on the premise of Brexit. Boris would undermine his entire message if he were to suddenly restrict personal freedoms without there being a desire for lockdowns and strict measures to be taken.
Okay, got you. You think he's a prick as well. What can we look forward to in the future of the UK as we move out of this lockdown?
Please continue that way.
Why? Can I get you anything to drink? You know, water, whiskey, you know, a bit of yogurt drink. I've got something here, you know, very,
Whiskey?
Yeah.
This isn't very professional, is it?
Well, I mean, alright, suit yourself. Okay, so, let's continue. What would you say to any anti-vaxxers?
Well, the first thought would be to attack them and call them stupid, but
yeah, they are.
They need to remember that if we all work together in this, if we all stick to lockdown regulations, it'll be open sooner, pubs will be open sooner, and life as we knew it pre-2020 will return.
Very interesting. Well, thank you for coming on. I mean, I would shake your hand, but the whole COVID thing,
yeah,
so
I'd
we'll
love
just
that.
do that. Hell yeah.
Also, just,
one last thing.
just
What?
Yogurt. Just
What?
wipe your face with it.
What's wrong with it?
There's yogurt on.
Oh, as I said, thank you for coming on. One last thing. Just, off the record, just between pals, not for the interview. Kong and Godzilla?
We aren't really friends. I'm not sure what this has to do with anything.
Oh, come on, just answer. Kong and
Alright,
Godzilla.
well, I mean, Godzilla, I suppose.
Good man. Well, yes, thank you for joining me. I would say it's been a pleasure, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose my job after this.
You eating on camera really isn't. In the industry, we don't often do that, so.
Alright, well, you do you. They've hired me to do this job, not you. They've hired you to be the wetty that comes in and answers the questions. So, why don't you just jog on, mate?
Alright, yeah. See ya.
What a piss take.